What was Boynton v. Virginia's impact on freedom riders? Imagine sitting in a restaurant and being told, you can't eat there just because of your skin color. That was the reality for many black travelers before the year 1960. Boynton versus Virginia was a major Supreme Court case in 1960 that changed that forever. It declared that segregation in public transportation facilities, like bus station restaurants, was illegal under the laws governing interstate commerce. The case involved Bruce Boynton, a black law student who was arrested for sitting in a whites-only section of a bus terminal restaurant while traveling between states. The court ruled that such segregation violated the law, and this decision made it clear that federal authorities could now step in to stop segregation, not just on buses but also in related facilities serving interstate travelers. This ruling had a huge effect on the Freedom Riders, a group of brave activists who wanted to test and enforce the Supreme Court's decision. In 1961, the Freedom Riders took interstate buses through the South, knowing they might face violence or arrest. Their goal was to challenge the ongoing segregation that many Southern states refused to end. The Boynton decision gave them a legal reason to push forward, showing that segregation in bus terminals was illegal. Their actions drew national attention and made it harder for local authorities to ignore the law. The case also pushed federal officials, including Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, to take stronger action. They pressured the Interstate Commerce Commission, which was responsible for regulating interstate travel, to enforce the ruling. As a result, in 1961, the ICC issued new rules banning segregation in bus stations and on buses. These rules helped bring an end to legal segregation in public transportation, making travel safer and more equal for everyone. In the bigger picture of the civil rights movement, Boynton versus Virginia was a turning point. It reinforced the power of the federal government to fight segregation and inspired more direct actions like the Freedom Rides. These efforts helped pave the way for important laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1964. For those who look back on the 60s with nostalgia, Boynton represents a moment when the law started to catch up with the fight for racial equality. It showed that legal victories could spark real societal change and encouraged young activists to stand up and challenge unfair laws.